Yo, hey guys, SmallmouthCrush. As soon as I hit the record button, it starts to rain. But we're going to fight through because it's only rain. I get wet every day on the big lake, Lake Ontario. But I wanted to make a quick video of a really neat bait that I started using this year called the Magic Flick by Beast Coast. I'm impressed with the bait. I'm going to share with you my experience, first time using it, and some applications where I think it'll help you catch a few more smallmouth down the road. That's all coming up. Hey guys, SmallmouthCrush. I don't know if you can hear me. It's windy. I'm with Tom Nee, and we're using the Magic Flick by Beast Coast Fishing. Pretty cool bait. I like experimenting with drop shot baits. This has a real unique bait fish profile. I nose hook it with a size 1 Gamakatsu drop shot split shot hook. Go. What's wrong, bro? We're gonna try to catch some smallmouth with it today. All right, so Beast Coast, they're a company that I met doing the fishing shows this year, and they sent me home with a bunch of baits. They make some really cool stuff, some swim baits. As a matter of fact, we're gonna have them on the next live. So I'm gonna time this video to come out when we get Beast Coast on, and they're gonna talk about their whole lineup of baits. But before I had them on to do the live show and explain to them about all the baits, I want to actually go out and test some of these. And this Magic Flick, it's 3.5 inches. There's some really cool colors. Now, they sent me home with a bunch of them, but I only have 4 packs left because we wrecked them. Now, you guys know I'm real picky when it comes to particular baits that I throw, especially when I'm drop shotting and fishing for these smallmouth, because I got to rely on them to put fish in the boat for my clients as well as help me do well in tournaments. So when I get a new bait, I'm always kind of critical of it. But this one had definitely passed the test. I'm really excited about the color blends and their formula as far as the bait. But let me take it out of the package and show you exactly what we're talking about. And then we're going to go out in the water on a recent video that I shot using these. Now, we didn't get a whole lot of clips because it was crazy windy, and God, what was our excuse that day? It was just wet, and the cameras weren't working that well. But my buddy Tom and I went out and put these on a drop shot, and we were fishing anywhere between 20 and 40 feet of water, and basically dropping down to these fish, and they were chewing it up like candy. But look at this color combination. So this is the Pro Smoke Special. I love any type of purple natural color, bait fish color. That's a real unique color that they make. Of course, Morning Dawn, you can't go wrong with that. Really neat color. And then I lost the packaging for this. I only got one left because I was fishing some shallow water and some grass. So I was in about 12 to 15 feet of water throwing this. And this is basically a perch colored bait. There was perch everywhere, and they were eating the crap out of that bait. So a real neat little color combination there. You got bomb shad. In here, I didn't want to share this, but I will. This color right here, what's it called? The Truth. It's got the kind of color I dig. It's got a little bit of silver flake in it, some green in it. Call it maybe a melon color, whatever you want. That is a pretty neat color that they've been eating very well. So what is it? You know, I've thrown a lot of bait fish imitating drop shot baits, and that's exactly what it's doing. It's kind of a hybrid over some of the traditional bait fish imitators that are out there when it comes to drop shotting. It's got a real unique body design where it's real narrow at the nose, kind of a full body. It's got some rib action to help disperse water, and then the back of the tail actually thins out, which helps give it a little bit of action when you're fishing that drop shot. Now, anytime I'm fishing a drop shot, I don't like a lot of movement in my bait for the most part. I want to see that bait kind of just sit there and free fall when I give slack in the line. That's when those fish typically are going to eat that. And that's exactly what we were doing when we were testing out these baits. So let me share with you guys the setup for it. It's pretty standard when it comes to drop shotting for the smallmouth. I'm throwing this on a 7-foot medium light rod. I have about a 1.5 leader. So I'm using a 5/8 ounce weight, about a 1.5 leader, where I'm tying this this magic flick on it. And so I'm using a size 1 Gamakatsu drop shot split shot hook and just nose hooking that bait like so. And so I let it hit the bottom here and then just give it slack line. Let that bait kind of shimmy down, kind of, you know, move it up just a little bit. Try to entice that fish. And so those were deep water fish. We were working some break lines, some areas that they were holding. But anytime you have like a underwater hump that comes out of deep water, maybe it tops out at 24, 25 feet. I'm just giving you guys some examples. That would be a place to throw that bait. Anytime you have some ledges or some steep breaks, maybe an underwater point that goes out into the lake where fish are hanging out. A lot of times when you throw a baitfish bait, you can pass that along as a goby imitating bait too. I just think it's a food source for them. What particularly was interesting is when we got around those perch, and I use this perch color. I think this is one of the best perch imitating drop shot baits that you can find. I really do. So I'm excited. When you can guarantee when I get around some fish this year that are eating perch, especially some of these other inland lakes, as well as some of the bays on the Great Lakes, where perch will gather and those fish will feed on it, and wait till this fall when they're really on the perch. I think that's going to come into play for me. So of course drop shotting these baits is going to work real well, but guess what? The old Ned rig, that's going to give off some really good action. And so I have one tied on. I did catch, what did I catch? I think I caught 2 or 3 fish. I wasn't really in a Ned rig situation per se. They were eating the drop shot a little bit better. But I used a little bit heavier weight. I was fishing this in like 20, 25 feet of water. I cast it out, brought it off down the ledge, and just real small little drags, hops, and dead sticking. And I was able to get a few to commit to that bait. So it does work really well on a Ned rig. I'm excited to have those guys come in to do the live. So this video is going to be coming out just prior to the live event. If you look down the comments, once the live show goes on, I'm going to, hopefully he's going to hand out a little discount for you guys to get your hands on all of Beast Coast products. But definitely if you're a smallmouth guy, you're going to want to pick these up. And you know what? Largemouth are going to chew that too as well, for sure. I got an event coming up here on Cayuga, and I'm hoping to do a little drop shotting with this color, although I got one left, so I don't know what good that's going to do for me. But we'll see what happens. Nice one on. It is blowing out here, guys, and we are catching them. Just on a solid school of 3 to 4.5 pounders, it seems. Let's get some more.
Get you some bass candy.
So we're going to give you a discount code in the description below, and look forward to that live coming up soon. And if you're watching this video at a later time, I'm going to try to link that live as well right now in the description. So hey guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let me know if you tried out Beast Coast products, which ones you like, which ones you're interested in. And as always, until next time, we'll see you guys on the water.